Well, Wall Street focused on that May jobs report, sending some mixed signals, though, on the labor market. While the headline number, 339,000 jobs added, blew past estimates, the unemployment rate hit its highest level that we've seen in 7 months at 3.7%. Wage growth also slowing during the month here, Diane. So it certainly looks like a tale of two surveys when you take into account the establishment and what we're hearing and what we're seeing from the household surveys.
Like you had that NFP print that defied expectations, and we continue to see that. The NFP print doing well, and just this disconnect, though, between that and the household survey. That's what stands out. Another note that stood out to me is the unemployment rate for black workers. That was higher than the national average at 5.6%. So that really stood out to me. But again, the overall picture on the company side, on the survey side, the NFP payroll side, establishment survey side, you just show this strength there. But, we know that divergence comes also because of how that's counted, right? So one individual can have two jobs and that be counted as multiple notations in terms of the number, whereas when you're doing the household survey, one person, one job.
And the big question here is how the Fed is going to look at this data, right? When you take into account that massive beat that we got on the headline number versus the tick higher in unemployment, and that higher to unemployment, 3.7%, comes as the labor force participation rate overall stayed flat. But when you take into account the prime age workers, that did tick up slightly higher here. So maybe partially explaining the uptick that we did see in the unemployment rate. But it all comes down to how the Fed is going to look at this and whether or not the move higher in unemployment, if that's enough for a pause.